Every man has a desire to climb a great mountain of success. Unfortunately, it's way too easy to get lost on that mountain. And sadly, many men do. However, there is good news. There is a right way to navigate this mountain. See, when you look closely at all the great men of history and the various systems of developing strong and powerful people, there is a clearly defined path that shows up. This path reveals that there are three distinct journeys that all men must follow to ensure success. See, we at Men of Growth, we simply call this path the three journeys of manhood. The first journey is surrender and submission. The second is strength and power, and the third is sacrifice and legacy. See, the best way to understand these three journeys is just to simply look at some examples. So the first is the military. A soldier preparing for military service starts his journey with boot camp. It's a short season of surrender and submission. See, the soldier is then given strength and power through the specialized training and the conditioning. Once the soldier is trained, he is then called upon to sacrifice his time and potentially his life. And this is where he leaves his legacy. And the second example is found in the world of athletics. See, to win championships, athletes must be willing to submit themselves under the authority of their coaches. When this happens, the coaches train and they strengthen these athletes. And ultimately, they ask each teammate to give all of themselves on game day. In each of these examples, success comes in developing people through all three journeys. See, getting stuck in any one of these journeys signals almost certain failure. This process, it's an ever-present attitude. It's a belief system, and it must become second nature in how we operate as men. When we dissect all these three journeys, we find that all the great men have traveled through them. But we at Men of Growth believe that the life of Jesus best illustrates how these journeys apply to the process of growth and manhood. In his early adult life, Jesus completely modeled and taught the journey of surrender and submission. In his most famous teaching, he says, "Turn the other cheek and love your enemies." However, Jesus spends the majority of his adult life in the journey of strength and power. He has the audacity to confront the religious system and rulers. And he also has the conviction to charge other men to follow and to train with him. But at the end of Jesus' life, there is ultimate sacrifice and legacy. See, while dying, he is surrendered, he is strong, and he is sacrificial all at the same time. I mean, he exemplifies all three of the journeys of manhood. Jesus is a man of strength, he's a man of character, he's a man of integrity, he's influential, and he's powerful. So here's the conclusion. See, the three journeys of manhood provide a framework and a template that creates a clear pathway to be a complete and a well-rounded man that is successful in his faith, in his fitness, in his family, and in his finances. Men of Growth is about cultivating an online community of men that are intentional about traveling all three of these journeys. So take the next step and join the Men of Growth community today. Godspeed, my friend.